7,
Hey guys, this is John, and I'm
5,
playing the Hourly Bullet
4,
Arena on
3,
lichess.org.
2,
We've got 18
1,
players, and we're about ready to
0.
start. Really short notice on this one. I just got done doing some work and decided to join. Put out a Twitter announcement with only like 3 minutes before the tournament. Fortunately, some of the Team Scandy rapid response was on hand. That's not a good move, so I'm not going to play it. Bishop takes f7 while tempting is a bad move there. So, all right, let's do this and then go knight f5 and play this back. Game over, bros, in the tournament. And they're playing really fast and well at the same time. So this is tough. Okay, let's go here. They're probably going to go for d5. Try to lock my bishop out of the game. Okay, let's go here. Not liking my my position very much. It's too early to say I'm not liking my tournament. Okay, let's go here. f4, does that work? Attacking both knights, I guess I pick up a piece. Yeah, so we want a piece, but still not going to be easy to tame their initiative. We need to solve our back rank dilemma. I can go here. If queen e1, I have queen f1. Important point. So let's bring this over now. Let's bring this up. Offer trades. Just try to work our way into the position. Let's go further into the position. Okay, give it check. I'm just going to go after the A pawn. I've decided, unless I'm getting blocked. I feel really slow in my first game here. See if he plays rook g1 ever. Okay. Let's do this. Not sure what I'm doing. Oh boy. That was really bad on my part. What the... Queen h8. Wow. What a checkmate right there. I didn't notice that he was playing rook g1 and going after my rook, but somehow I managed to mate. Okay, that was a weird game. I played the opening really slow, and he was just hammering out those moves. But we get the victory. All right, Tom Sawyer. Let's berserk. Today's Tom Sawyer. Rush fan as well. Okay, I'm playing Queen A5 next. The Gingy Indian, which I have a love-hate relationship with. Lately, it hasn't been giving me good results, but you know, I can't leave it. You know, I don't want to end our relationship. So I'm stuck in this kind of bad relationship with this opening. I don't know. There's good times and there's bad, right? Okay, let's castle. Not going to go queenside. This pawn on a4 is vulnerable, so I feel like I can try to win it eventually. Let's take that. And I'll take here. Sure. Let's go c4. Then maybe bring this over and try to pin here. Ooh, but that is a checkmate. So unfortunate they played bishop f3. I think a move like bishop h6 perhaps would have been okay in that position. It's about 10:30 at night. Had a good day, productive day. It's really warm here in Minnesota. We got up to 70 degrees today, which is nice. I hope that sticks around. Playing Carlos h99, Benoni. I like playing h3, bishop d3, knight f3 against the Benoni, trying to restrict this bishop. This is the same line that I recommended in my chessable repertoire, d4 repertoire for white. Okay, we'll take that and then drop this back, attack this pawn. Strategically speaking, I think white can be very satisfied in many Benoni positions. Yeah, here we're breaking up these pawns. I've had this exact scenario play out before. Okay, let's take there. Go knight a4. Defending b2, attacking the queen. I think we can just pile up against c5. Yeah, let's take that off his hands. I'm going to play here, maybe trying to go rook c7. And we get our wish. That's a full piece. You can't go queen b5. So we win a full piece there. All right, back in action. 9 points. 35 players in the mix. Some new usernames. I haven't seen that Game Over Bro player. Clearly they're decent. Gapawa we recognize. Who's next? I am king. This looks like a berserk opportunity. Let's play g6 once again. Oh, I could have played bishop takes b2. I should have done that. Okay, let's develop and attack that bishop. Go here. Bring the knight to e7, castle. I'll try to focus on the d4 square. Maybe playing bishop g4 and trying to eliminate this knight is a decent plan. Yeah, and then jump in here. If he takes it, we get some good control of the dark squares. And even if he doesn't, we still have this beautiful knight on this square about to be backed up by another knight. So I guess he can take with his knight now. So let's do this. He's playing well. Far above his... well, I thought he was actually a little lower rated than what he indicates here. For some reason, I thought he was 1135. I have no idea why. Okay, I'm going to try to put my queen on d5. Let's first go after this pawn, though, if we can. Go here. Now I'm going to try to attack g2 once he moves his bishop. So let's try to get in like bishop f6 and maybe be sneaky. a2 is also hanging. I could go after that as well. Maybe here. How does he defend this? He could play g3, but I would have rook takes g3 in that case. So allowing my queen on that long diagonal shooting towards g2 was dangerous. Who's next? Up to 40 players. I'm getting excited for the candidates tournament. That's right around the corner. Starts 3 days from now, March 11th. Practically 2 days. Okay, Gapawa. Let's take here. I'll just play an exchange Slav type setup. I think going for queen b3 is critical, so I'll do that. Yeah, and often they play that rook a7 move. It looks awkward, but not bad because it defends b7. Let's go a4. Try to undermine their structure a bit. And then let's get this back in the action. I'm going to try to go knight d3 next. Definitely don't want them playing bishop c2. Ooh, and he drops a piece. I'm benefiting from some blunders from my opponents, and also I'm attacking the rooks there too, in addition to winning the piece. So we like that. All right, Afsana. Slow Slav? Slow Slav it is. Okay, let's do this. Same deal as last time. Playing bishop g6, trying to get them to be the ones to break the tension and take. Let's keep that. I'm going to play rook c8 next. I guess I'm dropping a pawn here. Okay, he's letting me take. Let's see if he wants that. Nope. Okay. Let's take here. Then we'll go knight e4, pin this knight. Probably follow with queen b6. Okay, we're going to win a pawn. Bishop up here. Let's just break down that blockade. Liking my position, I'm up a pawn. He doesn't have much compensation, but we're going to have to grind out an endgame victory, most likely. I'm going to try pushing these pawns aggressively. I hope he plays rook b2 so I can take d4. That would be nice if he did that. Okay, let's get the queens off the board, because then I can play the rook back to c4. Let's go here. Now rook c2 becomes an issue for him. Actually, it's hard to solve that, because I can force him. Yeah, g3 was especially bad because it opened the second rank. That's instructive. If you would have kept that pawn on g2, I wouldn't have this trade the rooks on the second rank resource. So we're at 23 points. How's it going, Paul the Kid? He's happy he finally caught a Finns tournament. Give him a shout out. Glad you could make it. All right, we're playing Misconception. Let's start with e4. We'll play a Roy Lopez. All right, let's open the center. I was going to play an exchange Roy Lopez if a6. Can't believe I'm admitting to that, but it was going to happen. Let's take here. We'll go rook e1. I kind of want my bishop on the long diagonal, like b3, bishop b2, so I think that's what I'm going to do. I like these setups when my opponent has this particular pawn structure. So we're going to maneuver for that. He might play knight d7, but I'll go knight d5. Attack this bishop. Yeah, take that. Okay, I'll play g4. And I'll go here. I'm not sure he can maybe take that. I don't know. Wasn't quite sure if he could get away with it. I'll probably play knight e5, and I'm going to maneuver. I'm not going to take that because clearly he wants me to with his current pawn structure. I'm going to try to arrange f4 is what I'm going to play for. So pawn f4. And, okay, let's go here. f5 is a threat. He saw that, apparently. Okay, we'll push here. I'm dropping c2. A bit annoying, but I can take f6 if that happens. That looks pretty dangerous for him. Let's try it. He's going to try to keep the position closed. Let's go here. And then maybe knight f3 to come, something like that. Or f5. f5 could open the position favorably. Can I do this? I'm going to try it. If he takes with a pawn, I take back and I made him on g7 at the end. This is a nice shot that's only possible because of this. Okay, this is looking really bad for him. Just trying to open lines, get at his king. Quite simply. Let's go here. Not sure I'm playing this right, but we'll find out. Let's go h4, attack his knight. Gotta be careful. We'll go here. I think this is okay. Rook h5. I can always play rook h3. Yeah, I should be winning. Just get the queens off the board. Okay, tense one. Knight f5 was a cool move, though. If his rook was not on e8, he might have been able to play bishop takes f5 in reply. Terran V is next. Let's berserk this game. Oh, I can't do it. I clicked the button too late. All right, so normal game, queen d8, Scandinavian. I've been having good luck berserking, though, so I wanted to try to keep that going. Okay, let's play a6, just stop bishop b5. I'm happy with my control over the d4 square. I'm not going to bite on that e4 pawn because g7 would have been hanging at the end. Ooh, see, benefiting from blunders from my opponents lately in this tournament. Not complaining, though. Okay, let's go here and try to attack d3. Let's go after that bishop. I could have taken b2. That would have been much, much better. This is also good. Yeah, take the rook. Up a lot of material. Just take that. He can't take back. And we're checkmating. So we've got 31 points. Going well so far, but I'm not going to count anything. You don't count your money when you're sitting at the table. Although I often do that when I'm playing poker and in lichess tournaments. Let's go queen b3 again. This worked out all right in the first time around. I'm going to try to chase down this light square bishop this time. Let's do this and then play h3. Not sure how great this is, but it's a plan of sorts. Let's do the same thing. This time I'm going to play it a little bit different and try to wrest control of the c-file away from him. So maybe we'll go here. He's preparing rook c7, I think, so maybe I can combat that. Let's do this. The only thing is my knight is awkward, undeniably. Let's go here. Let's pin him. Bishop b5, increase the pressure. Let's go up the board. Now he's going to go knight d6 next. Okay, let's play here. And then I'm going to take d7. Okay, I guess I can trade. Let's go here, see if he wants to trade and allow my piece into the equation. All right, I guess I got to take that. I didn't want to have to do that, but I didn't see a way around it. Knight b7 is a threat now. So he sidesteps. I'm down a little bit of time here, but the position is roughly equal, I think. Ooh, now we can take a pawn, so we win a key pawn. Definitely helpful. Let's go here. And let's work our way in. Bring this up. Knight c5, I have king back. Let's give a check. Not 100% sure how to make progress here. It's the only thing. I'm going to go knight d7 next. Give a check here. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to try to run him out of moves. Now he can push the a-pawn. You could play g4, but that's not going to work. Just seems like he spent too much time at the end, and I still had some moves I could play, like running the a-pawn. Not sure if that ending was a win, though. Even with my outside pass pawn, it was quite unclear for a while. Finn's age 6. Shout out to... Well, we got to berserk Finn's age 6. Yeah. I mean, if this is anything like Magnus age 6, then I should win this game, no problem. Okay, let's do this and then drop this back. Taking on f3 is also playable. We got to beat our namesake. This would be embarrassing. I can tell you Finn's age 6 did not play nowhere near his level as... nowhere near the level of my opponent right now, so... okay, I'm going to take that. Win a pawn. Also hitting this knight here. I like that. Let's take. Swap some stuff. Trades. Okay. Get our rook into d2 at the end. Got to watch the back rank business, but aside from that, should be good. Let's look for a swap here. Then I'm going to play queen d5. Just try to centralize a little bit. Let's go f5. Not sure about f5. Don't think that was a great idea on my part, but he responds by weakening his own position. Queen h5 is a good plan for him. Check. Okay, let's go here. Look for a swap. Ooh, we can trade the queens. Lucky I got that in. Okay, now we're going to play g4 and bring the kings up. Okay, this is looking good. We can establish a very nice pass pawn next move and start working into the position. I'm going to kind of lock up the pawns. Lock them up. c3 king here. And now we could just let him go and move these pawns, and we can checkmate him in the meantime. All right. Sorry, Finn's age 6. You couldn't beat Finn's age 29. Sorry about that. Okay, Kirkout. Is that like Cookout? Which is a really good chain of restaurants in the South. Predominantly the southern U.S. We don't have them up here in the north. But Cookout, I like it. Oh, I dropped my c4 pawn, but I'll advance c5 because he didn't take it. Now let's do this. I wonder if I can somehow trap this bishop behind enemy lines. Now he's going to get it back in the game. I'm going to go for e4. I'm berserking this game. He gives me a pawn, though. Okay. e4, probably bishop g5 next, if I'm able. Yeah, and then e5 becomes an immediate threat. You might want to try e5 himself, although that would probably be bad. We swap and then play f4 and eventually e5. Looking good so far. Let's do this. I predict he's going to go g5. I'm going to take, because I like this pressure we have here. Granted, he can still play e5, but I'm going to go f4 then. His queen takes d4. Queen takes d4, rook d1, queen e5. That might have held for him, but he just couldn't figure it out. Yeah, this is really bad. Queen moves, and I get my queen in. Queen h8 coming next move. And pre-move that move. Okay, so he had some possible defenses there, but it just seemed like he was slowing down and wasn't capable of finding the resources. Anton says, if you beat your younger self in chess, will there be some kind of rip in the space-time continuum? Good question, Anton. It's like a time machine. All right, E-player, not berserking you, buddy. You know I take you seriously all the time. Let's go queen a5. Throw something new at the player. E-player was in there like right away. He was on the ball. He saw my tweet about this tournament, and I respect you, E-player, because you jumped in ASAP. You didn't mess around. Okay, let's go here and attack this knight. He might just want to retreat it, like knight d1. He could play bishop d2 perhaps, but yeah, I think retreating it is fine. And then going for this plan he's doing. So I'm going to bring my queen back to c7. Eventually try for a e5 break. I think I would like to achieve that if possible. Let's do it now. We weaken the c5 pawn in his camp by playing this way as well. So now it's a little hard for him to defend this guy. Let's take that. Let's go here just to hold f7 and make sure we don't have a loose bishop to worry about. I'm going to go here because he has to play g4 then, and I kind of like provoking that weakness. Maybe I can even play queen g5. Let's do that. Kind of pin him. There's some knight takes g4 business. I predict he moves his king out of the way, like king h2 or something. Okay, let's come here. Queen c1 could be coming. I have a really solid position, but I'm going to try to attack on the king side here. Let's go check. Why not? Let's bring this in. They're just kind of prodding him. Is he threatening anything? I'm going to go up here. Just guard g5, just in case. He could sack, but I don't know that this works, really. So I have this at the end. And he was threatening to take on g6. But as played, I think I'm good. He's going to go f4, f5. I think this is all right. Knight e4, let's go here. Clearly, I've got a buried bishop, but it's going to emerge in the game, back in the game. He can take on f6 here. Let's play b5. Probably g6 is what he should do. Let's give a check, just a disruptive check, and then go take this pawn. His knight is very much off sides. I'm going to go after h3. And then hit his knight. Yeah, he flagged. Okay, so we picked off a pawn and then kind of bothered e-player. He did make a sacrifice on f6 that was probably decent, but all right, Damanacci, let's do this. Berserking. I think we've already won the tournament, so this is all just gravy now. Let's go c5 and knight c6. I'm liking the looks of this. Let's drop this back. We'll let him take that bishop. We usually don't mind parting with that bishop if necessary. Let's play this out here, attack b2. I like my position. Go here, attack a2. I'm going to grab that. If rook a1 and queen takes b2, it's got to be good. Let's just get this out of there. He's playing really quick, though. I'm going to try to go rook b3 and just pump some pressure down the b file. Really hit b2 hard. Bishop takes c3 is now a threat. And his position's collapsing. Oh, yeah. Now we get this in. Okay, let's force a queen swap. Take with a pawn as well. And we're just going to be promoting this pawn soon. Take that. Take here. Advance this guy. Go take that. Bring our king up. I often bring the king up when I feel like I don't have to, but it's probably okay. And just get a checkmate. Okay. My speed has been good this tournament. I think that's what's been helping me. I have had some tough games, but my speed has been kept up. Check, raise, mate. All right, not berserking him. 25-58. He's playing a Shigorin via transposition. Let's just play knight c3. I think this is a reasonable move. Bishop f4. Also what was recommended in my chessable repertoire. I think it's a simple way of playing. It's fine. Play bishop e2. Take this guy. Let's bring this back. I'm going to let him get the bishop pair if he wants. I don't think it's that big of a deal. We can play knight e4 and maybe use the c5 square to our advantage. Let's play queen c2. That's a good move, but I probably can go here. Let's do that. His knight is kind of caught out here a bit. He wants to win d5, so let's try to complicate that for him. Okay, so let's go here. Feel like he's playing with fire now. Okay, I'm going to do this. I'm threatening rook c4 for one thing. Let's go here. Where's your knight going? Back to a6. It must. Let's take that. I sound like Yoda. Back to a6 you must go. Knight takes e4 perhaps. He's going to do that. Okay. Let's just go here. I know I drop e4 in playing this way, but can't help myself. I can take c1. Let's do this. I want knight takes e5. Next move. Go after that bishop. Being a little persistent on the trading front. Ooh, is that a trap queen? It's very nearly trapped. Knight e7 is now a threat. Check. Okay. Yeah, we should be winning. Push some pawns. Get behind here. Rook e7 I could have played there. I'm just going to go check and make this easy on us. All right, we win that game. Tough opponent, though. He played the opening pretty well. I think his knight ran into issues out on that b4 square, though. It was kind of far-flung and separated from the rest of his camp. So, oh, how's it going, Shanik? Bowler Ivory, I just saw you there. E-player, we meet again. I'm going to take on d5 early. Yeah, and he was pre-moving. E-player, you can't do that, man. I caught you with those pre-moves. Okay, let's play bishop f4. And I guess I'll trade. He's still going to get kind of a bind, though, as E-player tends to do. Let's go knight c4, attack his queen. Aggressive. I think I can do this, even though c4 is a bit loose. It seems to work. Trying for knight takes d5 next. And then he's got to trade the queens. And then I can go for e4. Yeah, let's take this way. He's going to do that. That I didn't see. It's a good idea, though. My knight is a little strangely placed, but it's attacking b7, so I think I can handle this. Let's go here and try to bring a rook into c7. That's what I'll look to do. Rook e8 is good. Can I do this? This is a little strange. Bishop h3 is possible. Yeah, I'm not playing this well. Bishop h3 would be a good move. I'm glad he didn't find that. Bishop h3 would have won my g-pawn. I think my knight is still okay, despite looking really weird over there. I always have d6 I can come out through. So let's get this out. Now I can come back to c3. I should be okay. Wow, I really dodged a bullet there. There's still a lot of game to be played, but that could have been much worse. Okay, let's bring this up. I'll gladly take that. Yeah, he just missed that his knight was hanging. What's happening, E-player? Are you lagging? Am I lagging? Must have been him. Tournament's over now. The clock has expired. Yeah, this is a technical win. Just can't flag, or stalemate, E-player. Give a check. Check again. Check. I'm going to leave him with a pawn just to make sure that we don't stalemate. All right, we win. So let's go back to tournament. Tournament over, 14 games, and I happen to go 100%, won every game. It's been a little while since that's happened, especially with guys like I'm a Dirty Cheater in the mix. So, yeah, I felt sharp, felt good this session. Berserked almost half the games, and had some pretty good ones. There weren't any like super close calls. As I said, some of my opponents blundered, just dropped pieces and stuff. I think my favorite move was knight f5 in this game against Misconception. Let me just show you guys that one. I think that was a nice little idea. Let's see if the computer likes it. This was just a tactical blow I could not resist playing once I saw it. So yeah, knight f5, point being that if he takes with the pawn, I take here, and I've got the lovely triple isolated pawns, but I'm delivering mate. King h8, queen g7. So that was my favorite move of this tournament. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll be back again soon with another one. Talk to you guys later.